everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a few weeks, but I am back, and today, as you can tell by the title, we will be going through makeup products that I own and I can vouch for that are under $10. Some may go a little over $10, but around the $10 range that is great quality and that you don't this is really good. So if you're interested in this type of video, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab stuff. I want to try to go in order, so we'll see how that works. The first thing for brows, I got this Colourpop pomade in the shade Taken for Granted. You can get any Colourpop, any color that you want, but I really like this because this is just as great as the ABH Dip Brow, and I don't know how much this is, but it's definitely under $10. I think it's $6, and I don't know, I used it on my brows today. It works just as great as the Dip Brow, and if you're in for a brow pomade that's really good, this one is the one to go for. Okay, for brow pencils, I got this BH HD brow pencil for $3, I think, since they always have a sale. This is a really good brow pencil. I really like it. It's really pigmented and not hard to go on. I like the Colourpop brow pencils, but they kind of fall apart a little bit easier. So if you want a brow pencil, I recommend this BH Cosmetics brow pencil. Just before I continue, things like mascara I didn't get out because I always use drugstore mascara. And mascara is different for everybody, so I won't be mentioning mascara. Also won't really be mentioning eyeliner because all I use is drugstore eyeliner, and everybody likes their eyeliner a little bit differently, so yeah. Next for face, I have two foundations that I really enjoy. One of them is the Maybelline FitMe Matte Poreless. This is in 370. I also have 360, but I really like this. This has been my go-to for years. I really love this foundation. I also like the Revlon one, but it's like $13 instead. I got this for $1, so I'm not really sure how much this is, but this is the L'Oreal TruMatch, and if you want something a little more dewy, I go for this. I think this is actually $11 on retail price. I'll put everything down in the description, but this is really good. So these two foundations are my favorite under $10 foundations for your face. Foundations for your face. I'm dumb. It's my favorite foundations, basically. Next, what I have is powders. Now I have two brands of powders. One is LA Colors, $1. I love this powder. I think I would use it more for brightening than just the overall set, because I'm not really sure how it works alone, but with me, I really like it. And this is the same. This is a different packaging, but they're basically both the same color, tan, and I use them to highlight. And for just powders in general, I like the FitMe Satin Smooth powders, and one of these is coconut, and this one is medium buff. I use this one to set my whole face. You use the medium buff to highlight. These are really good powders. Now for loose powders, it's a FitMe loose powder, but I don't like it. I have it. I don't like it, so I'm not going to put it in this video, but if you want to try out that loose powder, you can. I personally don't have a drugstore favorite loose powder. I just don't. I don't. Next, I'm going to go into contour, and I only have one contour palette, and this is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. Now they have these in lighter shades, but I don't know if they have it for very fair skin. But this is my favorite. I think this is about $8 contour palette, and it has a sculpting shade, a contour shade, and a nice little highlight shade. I really like this palette. This is probably the best affordable palette that I like to use and contour with. Besides that, you can contour with eyeshadows, you can contour with lipsticks. Honey, I do the whole shebang, so you can do it too. Next, what I want to mention are foundations, but I also use it for contour. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. I freaking love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. It's great. I don't have anything bad to say about it at all. I use 411 for my foundation, and I use 412 to contour and sculpt. I use it all the time. I use it today. It is great. Love it. It's more on the it's a stick foundation, so it's definitely more on the creamy side. So if you have oily skin, I have combo. So if you have oily, like, stick foundations may not be for you in general, but if you like stick foundations and you want a cheap one, this is definitely an alternative. Okay, next is blush, and I have two blushes here for you today. The BH Cosmetics Caribbean Coral also had like Bahama Bronze. They have a whole bunch of shades of these. These are just really good blushes. Like, overall, these are just really good blushes, and I really like them. I don't have the Bahama Bronze no more, but I even used this today mixed with the other blush, and I really like it, and they're about $6, so, you know, for me, blush is blush, so it doesn't matter. Then this next one, if you are a dark skinned person and you cannot find your perfect blush shade to just pop on you, this is your answer. This is the Bella blush. This is the only blush they have, and it's like a deep, like, orangey red color. It is gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. I love it so much. And also, if you want like a blush kit, like palette, this is what I use for the mirror came out of this. I use this for so freaking long. This is like a lovely, this works amazing. I don't think you need to splurge on blush. I don't think anybody needs to splurge on blush. These drugstore blushes would do the same trick as your high-end blushes, I promise you. So next we're gonna go into highlighters, and I have two type of highlighters that I really like. These are the Wet n Wild ones. I have three of them. I have Awesome Blossom, Precious Petals, and Crown of My Canopy. I really like these. These are really pigmented. These are about $5 each. They are very pigmented. Some people don't like them. I love them. So they can be like a subtle highlight or a blinding highlight, but they're not super metallic. They're really workable. They're just really nice. So these are definitely, like, if you want to go to the drugstore, you need a highlighter, you don't know what type of highlighter to get. This for $5, just get the shade you think will work best on your skin tone, and you know it's $5. So if you don't like it, hey, you only spend $5 on it. Next are the Super Shock Cheek shadows. I'm dumb. The Super Shock Cheek from Colourpop, and I have the colors Might Be, Some Like It Hot, and Lunch Money. Now these two they sell at Ulta in a duo, and this one I got like by itself. This one is this is the darkest one I have. This is like a darker bronze, and if you don't know anything about Super Shocks, they're kind of like wet and oh, just so metallic and beautiful. I love them so much. My favorite highlight of all time, hands down, is Might Be, because it's like wet skin on me. It's like wet. It makes my skin look wet, literally, and it blends in so well. It's kind of like a bronzy, icy bronze. That doesn't make any sense, but it has like a little bit of a champagne, like a lightness to it, but it also has like the deepness, so it can blend in with my skin. This one is Lunch Money. I have not used this one because this one, as you can see, is like pretty light, and I just haven't used it. You can't even see with all that crap on the back of my hand, but it's pretty light for me. But I think that I heard a lot of people like Lunch Money, and also Flexitarian if you're like very pale, or not very pale, but if you're lighter, like a lighter complexion. I heard it's like one of their best sellers. So just try any Super Shock Cheek. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed, and I think they're about $8. Next, I skipped over this, are concealers. I have two types of concealers. I have the Maybelline FitMe concealers, which I love these, especially if you have like dry under eyes, which I do. This and I have a whole bunch of these too. The LA Girl Pro Conceal. People really like these. I like these. These are a little bit watery, but they're easier to work with. They're a little bit more watery though. These are just the perfect consistency of creamy and not too dry. Movable. Only thing is that I don't like how tiny these are, because you know it's really hard to get the rest of the product out of here once you like start putting it on your face. But yeah, these are about $7. I got some at a discount store for about, I got 2 of these for like $1 each. So yeah, if you have a coupon, more luck to you. But these are like really, really good. Also, I have the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealers. These are really, really nice. I use them more as eye bases. I got these sent to me an influencer. They have a really big doe foot applicator. It is really big. I think they work really well on the skin. These are a little bit more drier, so if you have more oily under eyes, if you have more oily under eyes, these would work for you more. Now, I do own the Colourpop concealers. Those are also cheaper, but I'm not putting them in this video because I don't like them that much as concealers. They're really drying to me, and they're hard to blend out, and they're just not my favorite. But I really like these. We're gonna move on to eyes. And this is the eye primer. This is the Cut Crease Canvas by Makeup Revolution. I have the color Create. I love this stuff for cutting the crease. You can also use it as eye base. Some people say it's a dupe for the P. Louise. It can be a dupe for the P. Louise. I don't have a P. Louise, so I wouldn't know. I think I'm running low on this. I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm running low on this. But this is like, only thing I don't like about Makeup Revolution products is that they shit runs out fast, and I don't understand why. But this hasn't run out on me yet. I really like it. Had it for a few months. They have more colors. They have like a white, and they have, you know, a darker color, and yeah, they're just really, really good. I think you should check them out. That's all the way down there, and I'm not about to get there right now. First one is a mini palette by Juvias Place. I love Juvias Place shadows, but they're not around the $10 range. They're more in the $20 range. But if you do want to just try them, this is the mini Nubian. This is $8. They also have this at Ulta. And if you're just like a neutral on-the-go person, this would be a lovely eyeshadow palette for you. I use it when I'm on the go for neutrals. It's literally perfect. So next is the Makeup Revolution palettes, the 15 pan palettes. These are really, really good. Right, I have the colorful one. I had more, but I gave them away. But this one spoke to me the most, and I really like this one the most, and it's very pretty. If you want to do colorfuls, honey, this one is $7. Now, if you don't want to spend $7, this is the Spectrum palette by ProFusion. This palette is freaking lovely. If you just want colors and you don't know where to start, this is a palette to get because this has every color you need. This is $5, so it's really, really worth it. Also, another palette. This is called the Cageling Palette. It's one of my favorite palettes, and I got it from Amazon for about $11. It's a little bit over $10, but this palette is so pretty. It's named after birds, and this is not by a specific brand. This is just a palette by a random like manufacturer on Amazon, and it's pigmented and it's wonderful. It has like birds on it. It has 2 phoenixes on the back. It's like reflective. The package, like, it blows my mind how good this palette is for $10. Some more palettes. These are $12, but some of these you can get cheaper than $12 because Colourpop also has a coupon. They always have like the 20% off, or they have like a sale. So the $9 to like $9, $12 range these are in. Now these are all each their own color. This is the red one. I did a video on this swatching this palette. Oh shit. This is the green one. They all have like their own color stories. They're monochromatic palettes. This is the pink one, which is the first one I got and the first one they came out with. This is the purple one, which came second, which is a really gorgeous palette. And this one is a blue one. So depending on what this is their newest one. So depending on what colors you want to work with, if you don't want like a whole colorful palette of all different colors, let's say purple is my favorite color. Pink is my favorite color. Oh shit. Pink is my favorite color. Red's your favorite color. Blue's your favorite color. Get the one that's your favorite color, or you can be like me and collect all of them. So we're gonna get into the bigger palettes. This one I got from TJ Maxx for like $6, but I think I got it for $7. But you can get this at TJ Maxx, and they have the chocolates, but I didn't want the chocolates. This is like a colorful palette with some neutrals in it. It's not that much colorful. It's more of like I don't know. It's a palette with its own aesthetic, and it's really pretty, really pigmented. I used it for a pastel look before. I really like this. It's really pretty. It comes with a brush, and this is the Wanderlust palette. I also have the Festival. This goes a little bit over. This is about $12, $13. But I think it's worth it if you just want one big palette with like a roll of neutrals, a row of yellows, a row of oranges, a row of pink, a row of purple, a row of blue, row of more neutrals. So yeah, this is definitely a palette, the palette to be. The next palette I want to show you, I got from Amazon, or I got this from AliExpress for $9. So you can find this palette for different prices. So just find the best price you can get on this palette. The lowest would be $8 or $9. This is a dream. These swatch like a dream. These are really pretty, and you wouldn't think like a palette that sells on Amazon and stuff, like they really do have hidden gems. This is not a dupe for any other palette but itself, and it is so pretty. Yeah, this is by Beauty Glazed. This is the Gorgeous Me, and again, I'll have all this information linked down below. So since we're on the terms of palette, I got this from TJ Maxx. And about this is that I don't know if BH Cosmetics still have it. I don't know like what the deal is at all. So this is the BH Cosmetics Contour Blush 2 palette. So for darker folk, this is a stark white. This is like a setting color. This is more of a peachy color, and they like they're all really pigmented. So it's really up to you, but this is like a contour blush, highlight, powder. This is all in one. Okay, we have gotten so far, and we are getting down to the lip. The Perfect Nude lipstick. It's called Ultra Nude by L'Oreal. I don't have a lot of like lipsticks, and the ones I do have a lot of is the Colourpop ones, but I haven't tried them enough to confidently say get those. But Colourpop is still in here, and this is like just your perfect nude. You can see I like use the shadows. This is like the perfect nude. It's right here. It's the stripe. It's the perfect nude for me. I don't know why it's the perfect nude for me, but it's just the perfect nude for me. It's up. It looks super pale, but it's more of like a like a brownie nude. Just a little bit rosy, but not really. It's more of a neutral nude shade. So moving on to Colourpop, I have two types of things from Colourpop. I have their Lippie Stix. Damn, these got fucked up. Okay, I have their Lippie Stix. These are really good. And at first I thought these were lip liners, but they're not. These are like little lipsticks, and they're like retractable, and they're really good for really getting in there on your lips. And these are just really pigmented. My favorite formula of these are the Matte X formula. The matte is okay, but the Matte X is like the best formula, but they're all okay. So I really like those. I just grabbed some of the ones I had. They're regular lipsticks. I have the Satin Matte and Glossy. I don't have the Ultra Blotted, but I like the Satin. The matte is okay, but it's a little bit drying, but it's not bad. But the Satin is more comfortable, and the Glossy formula is nice too. So I like them all though. They're all really good. They're about $6.50, I think. And the Lippie Stix are about $5 or $6. I'm not sure. So next and lastly, we're gonna get two lip glosses. This is the Essence Shine 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 Wet Lip Gloss. I really like this. These are really glossy. This is like the dupe for the Glossier. They're really pretty. They're super wet, and like, just get them. They're pretty. They're $2. I don't need to say anything else. Next is the NYX Butter Glosses. Now, if you like that little hint of color, or a lot of hint of color, the Butter Glosses are literally gonna be your best friend. And these are it. These are the ones I have. But they cost $5. Shit, I can't hold anything. And they look like this. So I have, you know, all the nudes over here, in my brighter, darker colors. This was not planned. It just ended up in the hand. And my favorite one is like Ginger Snap Madeline. Love these. So they're $5. They're worth it. Almost last are lip glosses that are $8, but these are actually $2. And these from Be a Bombshell Cosmetics. I'm wearing Possessed on my lips currently. These are really, really, really pretty. I got as many colors as I wanted to get. And they're just really like, they're nourishing, they're glossy. They're really pretty. The color actually shows up. They're on sale for $2 now. I don't know for how long, but they always usually have a sale on the site. So Be a Bombshell Cosmetics, yeah, I love them. Last but not least is the Milani Ultra Plumping Keep It Full Nourishing Lip. It's a lip plumping lip gloss in sparkling pink. I got it because Rocio and Jackie and I was wearing it, and this is so gorgeous. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I gotta clean it. These are so gorgeous. I only got this color because this is the color everybody was using, but they come in more colors. These are $8. $8 is steep as fuck for me. The steep as fuck, but this is worth it. So at least get one color. It's worth it. It doesn't like hurt or sting your lips. They feel really good. So that's it. But for honorable mentions, these are $1 off of the Shop Miss A website. And if you need a lot of sponges, get them from this site. Mainly this one, because this was like really soft, and I really love this one. This is my favorite sponge ever. So yeah, okay, sponges. Finally done. I hope you guys like this video. I will put all of the products down below if I can. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to have this video up by Sunday or Monday, maybe Saturday, but it's gonna take me a while to edit. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next video. Tell me your fave drugstore products down below, and I hope to see you soon.